Okay, so I have a very reactive horse. Having the shorter Raven sequence stick actually is going to be a lot more friendly to introduce to a very sensitive, reactive horse. If I come at her with the big one, it's going to be too much. It's almost like, you know, it's a little bit too big. Hopefully I can work up to that. So I have this small one, and I'm going to rub it on her gently. Good girl, and praise her for not reacting. Rub it on her, easy. And if she does react, I'm actually going to stay it through and just keep holding it there until she does relax. That's what you do. So if she's getting upset, I'm going to hold it there, wait until she stops, relaxes, and then I'm going to release. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl, Zoe. Good girl. So the smaller stick is really friendly for a very sensitive horse, and also for children. If you're going to have your kids learn how to desensitize a horse, and the bigger stick is a little cumbersome for them to hold when they're just getting the feel of it. It's also, this is easy to travel with. Throw it in your bag for a trainer to just have one more thing, one more tool in their bag. Good job. So I'm gonna praise her for that. I'm gonna give her a little cookie for her efforts. Yeah. Bring it out in front of her and back down. Up and down, up and down. Good job. You're brave. Yes, you are brave. Yes, you're brave. Okay. Up and down. Move it around. Oh, good job. Yeah. How about that, huh? Yes. Move it around down on the ground like a snake. Good job. This horse is not a obstacle or trail horse. She's a dressage horse only. An interesting day for her is she goes over some cavalettis and cross rails, to change up her routine, maybe a little hill work. She does not do obstacles. We don't go trail riding. Good girl. She's not been exposed to a Ribbonwand before. Good girl. So every time that I have any kind of progress where she relaxes and accepts it, I'm going to praise her and let her know that's the right reaction. I'm going to praise her for the lack of her response of being scared. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. Good. Very good. So you can see the bigger wand might be a little too much for her. Huh? So if she's scared, I'm just going to stand here. It's not going anywhere. Okay. It's all right. Hello. Settle down. I want to go back to the same point I was at, which is okay. Okay. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. I'm going to touch her shoulder, and when she relaxes, I let it go. That's it. That's it. Okay? That's it. That's it. All right? Good girl. also do approach and retreat. Approach, retreat. Good. Approach. Okay. She relaxes and take it away. And she's licking and chewing. She understood that. She's highly, highly sensitive, and so it's a little bit more challenging than the others. Approach, rub, take it away. Praise her. Good girl. Approach, rub, take it away. Praise her. That's the process. Approach, rub, take it away, praise. Praise. Okay, let's go get it. Come on, go get it. Good job. Good girl. And like TJ says, once it stops, once you stop the action, it's dead. It's like a snake. It's just dead. It just falls down. It stops moving. So it's not like a whip with, an end that would continue to kind of come around and get them. Once it touches them, it's dead. So I learned that from TJ, and he's right. And if you do something on the left side of their body, you have to go and do it on the right, because the spheres of their brain are separate for each side of their body. So she's accepted it partly on the left. Now if I go to the right side of her body, she really has no knowledge of the experience. I have to do it all over again. Paint it all over her on that side. So it can be a time-consuming process if you're dealing with a horse that is very reactive, but hopefully we'll reap the benefits over time in making them safer and more relaxed in uncertain environments. So for this side, I'm going to just introduce it to her. Approach, massage it, and retreat, and praise. Good girl. Approach, massage it, retreat, and praise. If I approach and she reacts, I hold, I wait till she relaxes, stops, I retreat with it, and I praise. So for her, I can do this a little bit of a session before I ride, or a couple times a week or once a week, and then eventually, it's going to get easier and easier each time, and she'll get more relaxed. And so if I'm riding her and a plastic bag flies by or something touches her, she should be less reactive because of this experience. Approach, touch, retreat, and praise. I can go out in front here, I can go up, I can go down, and praise. Yeah. I can go up, I can go down, and praise. Good job, good girl. Yes. Touch, retreat, and praise. Come get it. Step up. Step up. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. The ultra-sensitive horses are like a lot of the warm bloods have a lot of thoroughbred in them. They tend to actually kind of take it personal, like you're touching them, or you're hurting them, or you're coming after them, and instead of just accepting it as sensory, they take it a little personally. So you have to take that into account, and it's actually a good thing to kind of rewire that thinking.